we go. And I'm going to let Ayanna take it from here. If we have some interaction and some questions, feel free to type in the chat, and we are happy to answer those questions. If it's pertinent, we'll stop at the moment and answer it right away, or we can take it at the end. Okay, Ayanna, why don't you go ahead and
Thanks, Mike.
take us out.
Thanks, Mike. So I wanted to actually start aside just to get the privacy thing out of the way, because you're on 1.3 acres, and as you can see, Cliff Road, we're in a pandemic now. A lot of people are out and not working. It's so quiet. If you go straight ahead, there's a house there. A little past that house, once you make a left, you actually have McAllister Park. So you can walk the park, and it only has like 3 or 4 parking spots for the public. So it's very private. And then you have the Belle Terre beach, which you can actually access through McAllister Park and vice versa. The beach is also about a 2-minute drive. So the outside, if you're a person that wants to know your neighbors, the neighbors here, we haven't met anyone that's been standoffish or rude. Everybody's very welcoming. And then if you're a person that loves privacy, you have plenty of it here. If you're a boater, it's a great town to be in, because you have a ramp in Port Jeff Village, and they only charge you about $75 for the season to launch your boat off. And then they have a marina, which is about $175 a week if you decide to keep it in the marina. So this is the backyard. I just wanted to show how deep the property goes in the back.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that was a long driveway to walk up. The interesting thing with Belle Terre, not only does that offer you some privacy from the road, but the garbage men come up your driveway and take your garbage from the side of your house.
Yes, and they're amazing because they literally take everything. Anything you leave out. I once left out my son's go-kart outside, and I guess he left it by the garbage trucks, and they grabbed that too. But he was very nice, and he brought it back when we called him. So the property goes, I'm out of breath, and I'm not a smoker. So property goes all the way back. If you could, can you see the fence from here?
Yeah, just glimpses of it. Yeah, oh, way back there.
So it's way back here.
And that's a level piece of property back there.
This is level, yes. Once you walk up the hill, this is leveled. The kids enjoy this area. They always say they're going on a hike in the backyard. This is it. If somebody wanted to put a pool in, we actually had the property surveyed already. And this is an area where it would be very easy to do, because all you have to do is take out 4 trees and the pool can go right here. So, and the property goes all the way back on the side also. I'm gonna start making my way down just so I can.
So that's the rear of the house there.
Yep, that's the rear of the house. And it's nice because you have all these doors that lead into the house. So when the kids are playing outside, or when we're outside in the summer, as you can see, we do enjoy the fire pit. We enjoy hanging out in the backyard. You have this area usually is where my kids were playing with dogs. We have the bouncy house. You can see the house from here. That's the built-in grill. It's gas. Works great. So this is the side of the house. It's the back of it, and this is more going towards the front. You have natural landscaping. It's what we like over here. And you see here, there's the steps. So the steps actually lead on the side of the house. There you have a private entrance into the basement, which I'll show the basement later, but the basement does have plumbing already all set up, and it has several rooms in there. So if somebody wanted to finish the basement, make it into a guest bedroom, playroom, whatever they desire to do, the plumbing is there for toilet, for a shower, for a bathtub. So this is the front of the house. You got the nice pavers here. So, there we go. I'm gonna go right in.
So I just got a message from an agent that they're not able to hear some sound. Is everybody hearing your sound? Can you give me either a thumbs up or a quick yes or no in the chat box? Everybody can hear the audio okay? Kathy can. Great. Fran, I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, Beth can hear everything. Good, good, Josie, fantastic. I'm sorry, Fran. We will have this recorded, so if you want to view it at another time. Sorry, you're having some technical difficulty there. But go ahead, take us into the beautiful foyer here.
All right, so we're in the foyer area, and straight to the left is the half bath that's on the first floor, which I can tell you it saved my kids minibus getting off the bus and screaming, "I need to use the bathroom."
Does the toilet paper come with that?
We can include that in the house, but that's
Okay, great.
may have to take it with us. And then to the right, you have the coat and shoe closet. As you can see, it goes pretty deep in. Now to the right of the foyer, you have the formal dining room, which is a very big room. It has lots of windows, a lot of bright natural light coming in. And that's the reason why we don't have any window treatments on, because again, the privacy is there with Belle Terre, with the big property, with the trees and the natural light hitting it. And it's just gorgeous to sit here and look out the window at any four seasons. I'll just do a walkthrough.
Yeah, those wood floors are beautiful oak.
And the hardwood floors. So, and like I said, the room is huge. I mean, we fit 12 chairs here, and you can fit more. That's what we do for parties. Don't mind the computer. We're setting up the home office. Work from home. Okay, so this is the foyer from the dining room view. Now, if you go straight ahead, here's another room here, which the previous owners, they used it as an office. We are using it as another bedroom. And again, the bedroom is pretty big. It's a full-size bed. Again, a lot of natural light that comes through. You have a lot of furniture and still plenty of space left over. So room has lots of uses you can get out of it. Oh, and the crown moldings that you see, they're in this room and in the foyer and the dining room. And the hardwood floors are throughout the house, except for the tile that's in the bathrooms and the kitchen. So speaking of kitchen, but for the kitchen, this is just the door leading to the basement. I'll go to the basement later if we have time. So now we're entering the kitchen, dining area. So I'll just give a go through here. So you see you have another entrance into the dining room from the kitchen. And then from the kitchen, you also access the sunroom / four-season room, which, excuse the baby toys, but the tiny human is taking over the room. This is actually the space that the house is 3,400 square feet, almost 3,500. This is where we spend most of our time, just because it's so open and so cozy, and this is where everybody prefers to be. Again, no window treatments, because you just have the beautiful nature outside. You have all the privacy in the world that you need, and you get to just hang out. And this is just a shot of the kitchen from here.
Wow, you can really see how open that is, and the tons of entertaining space.
Yes, and you see all the light coming in through this bay window. And the high ceilings in the kitchen. Again, the kitchen is huge. You can definitely fit comfortably a table here with chairs. We just chose to use the bar stools alone because we're more on the go eaters. This bay window, again, brings in a lot of light. And the great part about it is I have kids school age and now I have a baby. So it's nice if the baby's napping and I can't be outside with the older kids, I can see them from here while they're playing. I don't have to be outside and I don't have to be worried about them going off somewhere. And you have an exit here into the backyard also. So that's the storage.
Can you show some of the high-end stainless appliances that you have in there?
Yes. So the kitchen, and I'll show the cabinets. We have the granite countertops. We have butcher block island, which is great for food prep, especially when you're cooking with kids. It's a lot of space. We do have the commercial grade Wolf range here, stainless steel. We have a sub-zero fridge, which is huge, the bottom freezer and the fridge. And you have the double Wolf ovens. You have a lot of storage and cabinets in the kitchen. As you can see, you have the top. You have the bottom.
I have to apologize to Bill and to Donna. I did not see them trying to join us, but welcome.
And we have lots of space. And then you have this bar area here, which is an extension of the kitchen. And you have some more storage that comes with it also. And then
A
you
butler's
enter
pantry or a wet bar, nice.
yes, and then you enter into the laundry room. So these are the newer appliances. And there's a sink here in the laundry room, which is also great because as you can see, the grill is right outside here. So if we're grilling in the summer and we don't want to bring stuff into the kitchen, we can just come in here, rinse stuff off, and get back outside instead of getting it throughout the house. And another thing that I wanted to touch actually in the kitchen is the pellet stove. So the pellet stove's been in, it's about 2 years old. And with a 3,500 square foot house, this does have two separate thermostats for heat upstairs and downstairs. So without using the upstairs during the day, because like I said, we're all downstairs and upstairs, it's really just bedrooms. This year we spent a total of $150 on our oil bill, and we still have almost a full tank. So this is very energy sufficient. It's very economically beneficial. And I didn't mention the tile floor here. It is heated also. You have the thermostat here if you wanted to put that on. So you have the floors. And through the kitchen, if I walk straight ahead, is the formal living room, family room. We have the wood burning fireplace, high ceilings, again, lots of windows, lots of light coming in. It is a pretty big room. You see the full couch here and plenty of space.
Again, a nice wood burning fireplace there.
And the detail on it, I'll show you and you have the doors that again lead to the backyard. And the detail and the craftsmanship on the fireplace is amazing. And we do get it serviced every year, so it's good to go. Okay. Oh, and the floors in this room, we put them in when we moved in because it used to be carpet, so they're also very new.
Okay. And that is also the entrance to the garage, correct?
Oh, correct.
Right.
And from here, which is also convenient, especially now we've realized that more than ever with the pandemic, this is where if we go outside or if my husband decides to go into the office and he comes home, he can actually change in here and then not bring in whatever he had with him at work. So, all right. So I'll just take us upstairs now.
Before we go upstairs, does anybody have any questions on anything that we've seen so far? Feel free to type into the chat. We can take care of that before we move on.
They're on this, so.
Hi.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. So why don't we move upstairs?
Okay. So upstairs, we have 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. So I'm just going up the steps, again, hardwood floor. Okay, so I'll start from the far right corner, which is one of the full bathrooms, and we designate it as the kids/guest bathroom. We have, it's pretty big size, lots of light again. We have the tub in the shower. We have the sink. Toilet. See, I'm advertising all the toilet paper.
You look like you're okay on that.
Yeah, so far so good. So this is one of the bedrooms that we have upstairs. Very big size again. It's a full-size trunk bed. And you fit the computer desk. Again, all the windows are bringing in the natural light. And we did built in a closet. Built in a closet in here. Please don't mind the mess. The children are in charge of their own laundry while at home. Okay. And next to it is another bedroom, very pink bedroom. They were allowed to pick their own colors. And this is what you get with a girl. So again, very big room. It's a full-size bed. It's in here, lots of windows throughout the house. Again, the hardwood floors. And we're gonna go into the next bedroom, which is, I would say, the smallest bedroom in the house. And it's still a very decent sized bedroom. Again, with the windows. It has the closet.
Hey, welcome, Brad. Brad just joined us, everybody.
Hi, Brad. So this is another bedroom. And then leads into the master bedroom, which is also a very good size with lots of windows. That's the California king size bed. And side tables, and you can still see there's plenty of room left over. And you have your built-in his and hers closets here. Just so it's mainly hers stuff. So it definitely doesn't lack closet storage. And then from here, you go into the master bathroom, which was just redone a few months ago. It was completely gutted and redone. So you have the sink, again with the windows. We have the rain shower. And then you have,
I love that marble tile.
yes, thank you. Yep. And then you have your ceiling exhaust fan with the light. And that's about it.
All
Do we
right.
want to do the basement next, or does anybody want
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
We've got a full basement downstairs, guys, with, and when they had bought it, it had been finished, but they had ripped all that out to redo it. But with their change in their plans now, they've left the wiring and the plumbing that's all in place for somebody to go ahead and create a whole nother living space down.
And the basement is huge. Just
If you recall, we also had that outside entrance.
yes, it has its own entrance, separate outside, so this can be used. Our plan was to put in a pool and then kind of use the space. You see the plumbing here for the toilet. This is the entrance/exit that leads to the outside. And then from here, you can see how open the basement is.
Wow, it's huge. And Eric's got that set up as an office off to that right.
Yes, I'll go into that area next. So this is, you have a whole cedar room over here. Actually, it's packed with furniture, but it's here. And then you see the plumbing in here for the shower, bath. And then you have your oil here. And like you said, Mike, it's all been cleaned out. It's all been ripped out with plans to finish it. And now the plans just changed. So,
A little sheetrock and some imagination, you're ready to go.
oh, that's it. Imagine this, endless possibilities in here. So here's another room in the basement. We do have the humidifier going at all times to keep it nice and dry. And this is, Eric uses it as an off with the window, and you have your, and he has his antique toys that he stores here so the kids don't touch them. So another big room space.
Really, if you had a parent or extended family who were either staying for a long period of time or a short period of time, with the plumbing and everything down here, it could be a whole separate living space for them with their outside entrance and the privacy.
Absolutely. It'll make a great playroom if you have smaller kids, which if you have school, if you have school age kids or little kids and then they're going into the schools, it is one of the best school districts on the island. I don't know if any other school district that offers swim classes. Doesn't offer it, actually just has it. It's mandated. Okay. And here we are back in the house.
All right. Maybe go back to the kitchen and let's take any questions anybody might have, or we can wrap it up. So feel free, guys, to use the chat, and if you have any questions about it, maybe questions about Belle Terre, the area, questions about the Port Jefferson area.
I'll talk about the Belle Terre area because we love it. So they actually have, like I said before, if you're more of a social person, you can be friends with the neighbors. They have lots of events going on for Halloween for just adults. They have things going on for kids all the time. They have a summer camp for kids, which is ran by the PE/swim teacher at the Port Jeff Elementary School, and it's very reasonably priced.
Shout out to Ms. Schachner.
Yeah, Mrs. Schachner.
Is the pellet stove removable?
It
Pellet stove,
absolutely is.
absolutely. Yep, it's basically
It's just a little.
there's a small vent, and there is plugged into the wall. That's it. I've been in that kitchen when it's very cold out in the wintertime, and let me tell you, with the radiant heated floor throughout that kitchen area, and then the pellet stove, it is really cozy.
Oh, yes. Look on the outside. This is one of the favorite spots to hang out. You have any more?
Any more questions for anybody? Let me see. Oh, okay. Got on a little late. What room is behind the wall on the opposite side of the kitchen? Sure.
And
Thank you,
one?
guys. For those who are leaving, thank you very much. The rest of you, if you want to stay, we do have some extended time. We can take a couple more questions. So can we go around to the other side and get to the butler's pantry and the laundry room?
Sure.
This is for Bill.
We have the pantry here, the little wet bar.
Butler's pantry, Bill, and the off to the right there is our
Yes.
laundry room with an outside entrance, and then keep going to the right, and that takes us back to the kitchen. I hope that answers your question, Bill, as far as layout.
And then the sunroom is right there. Dining room. Entry into the foyer. This room we're utilizing as a bedroom, but it was used as an office by previous owners, and it can be
Sure.
anything you want it to be. And then you have the living room here. Again, with the high ceilings and the big windows. And the entrance into the garage.
Josie, yes, we are recording this video, so you will be able to see that again, and I'll make that available to you. If you can get me your email, I will send you the link to the video recording, okay? Thanks. Thank you, Angela. Thanks for joining us. You have a very nice rest of your day, and stay safe.
Thanks, Mike. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Thanks for coming on.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye now.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Bill. All right, I think we're just about wrapped up. Ayanna, thank you very much. Wonderful
Thank
job.
you.
You have a beautiful home, and we'll make sure that this is available to those folks who were not able to attend today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.